Hey guys, I'm back with another ROM review for the Nexus 4, and this one's going to be Purity ROM. Now, this ROM is built with Linaro optimizations that make it very quick and very smooth. I should also mention I am running the Purity kernel, which is an optional extra on this ROM. It's based on Franco Nightly's, although it does have cherry picks from all the other kernels. It has overclocking and undervolting and all that good stuff, although I have left everything on default for this review. Now, the first thing I want to show you is just how blazingly fast this ROM is. I'm just going to jump into the app drawer here and speed through these apps as fast as I can. You'll just see there is no lag whatsoever. It is very, very quick and very, very fast. And I guess that's down to Linaro optimizations and the Purity kernel, so that's pretty cool. In terms of customization, this isn't a ROM that's totally action-packed with customization. It has a few bits in system and themes, but other than that, you've got a very stock feel. The settings feel very stock. If you jump into the system settings for Purity, you've got your status bar tweaks, your navigation, your PI controls, but other than that, it's a very clean and simple ROM. If we jump into the status bar here, you get all the normal status bar tweaks that you got in all the other custom ROMs, like the battery style. You can mess around with the battery style. You can change it to a percentage. You can see the percentage in the corner right there, or you can have the circle mod and you can see it changes to a circle, or you can just have it hidden completely if you want that type. All the other options are similar as well. You've got the clock. You can have the center clock, the right clock, or no clock. You can mess around with the AM, PM style. All the normal stuff that we normally see on custom ROMs is right here. You've also got the ability to mess around with your brightness control, which is one of my favorite features, by ticking it. And then you can slide your finger up and down the status bar and it messes around with the brightness, which is kind of cool. And you've also got the show notification count as well, which you can see there on my Gmail. Next up, we've got the quick settings panel. If we click into this, the first thing you've got is quick pull down. And if we turn this to right, when you swipe down from the left of your screen, you've got your notifications. If you swipe down from the right, you've got your quick tiles. This is, again, one of my favorite features. You can also rearrange those tiles. You can add, you can delete them, you can change the order of them. Anything like that is available from this ROM. You've also got the option to have a power widget in your notification shade. You can just turn it on from within the notification section. You've got Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, and sound. And it also gives you the option to customize that. You can change which toggles are up there, and you can also change the order. So that's pretty cool. You can also customize your power menu, and you can turn on and off expanded desktop mode. The expanded desktop mode also gives you the option to hide your status bar or keep it visible, whichever one suits you. You can see the power menu right here. It's pretty simple stuff, and we've pretty much seen it on all the other ROMs as well. If we jump into lock screen, you get all the lock screen customizations. You can have a different background. You can keep your battery status there. You can also maximize widgets, which is great for dash clock, and you can have slider shortcuts, so you can have any application in the slider so you can easily get to it from your lock screen. Next up, we got user interface, and this just allows you to enable dual panel mode, a lot like PA's dual panel mode. If you click into the preferences right here, it allows you to do always or only in landscape, so you've got a bit of an option. We'll change it to always. We'll just shut out the settings, and when I restart them, it should be in a dual panel mode. And yep, there it is, it's in dual panel mode. So it's cool that it gives you that option. You can just change that back whenever you want as well. Next up, we've got the navbar tweaks, and the first thing you'll see is the button customization. So if we click into that, you can unlock the navbar here, and you'll see this little plus. If you click that, you can add a persistent search button or a persistent menu button. If I add the search button, you can see it right there. If you click it, you can change it to a persistent menu button. You should take into account you can't have two of the same button, so yeah. You can also reset it as simple as that. Next up, we've got button height, and you can see you can shrink the navbar to 24 dp. That's the smallest, or the default is around 48 dp. You can have anywhere in between that as well, so you can kind of make your navbar smaller or bigger, whatever your preference is. So that's a nice option right there. Next up, you've got your navbar color, so you go into the colors and glowing section and you press the navigation button color. You've got a slider here which you can change around. We'll just pick a random color, we'll make it purple. Click the purple button and you can see now that my nav buttons are purple. You can also mess around with the glow effect, so you can make this shorter, and you can see when you press the nav button now, that little glow that you get is a lot shorter. So it's kind of a little bit of a cool customization. Moving on, you've got your quick launch controls, and these are where your Google Now is, so you can kind of add more shortcuts here. You can have anything here, basically. You can have screen off, kill app, or you can select an application that you've actually installed, so you can have anything you want. Lastly, in this section, we've got PI controls, and you can activate PI controls just by clicking this, and you've got all your PI options here. You can mess around with the colors, what side of the screen it's on, and all of that. And if we turn on expanded desktop mode here, we can actually see what it looks like. And PI has a little bit of a different look on this ROM. You can see it's got a slightly different theme. It's kind of cool, it's a little bit different, and of course you can move it around the screen just by kind of placing it on the left or right side. You can see you can put it at the bottom, at the top, any side of the screen that you want. And I like the look of this Pi. It's actually a little bit different to the normal Pi, so it's a nice little take on the Pi controls. It's good to see some differences. So that's pretty much it in terms of the customization you get. You've got a theme manager here where you can change the theme. If you dive into sound, you've got your CM quiet hours right here. If you go into display, you can change your rotation settings. If you go right to the bottom, you've also got a battery light you can see here, so you can have a battery light while it's low, charging and fully charged, which is kind of different. And right at the bottom here, you can see the volume rock awake as well, so you do have that option. So there you have it, guys. That is basically the Purity ROM. As you can see, it's a very fast, very clean ROM. If you like something that doesn't have too much customization, this may be the ROM for you because it is blazingly fast. So yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. That's my Purity custom ROM review. Peace out.